is not biased, bro. As a web developer, I give opinions from my experience as a developer in the industry and from seeing what happens when you're a junior developer and, telling you guys from my experience. You get what I'm saying? For anybody that's literally watching what we do here and what we say here at CodingPhase, just understand that we don't do this in a biased manner. We don't come in and give you guys an advice on something that it's not going to be good for you. Because to be honest with you guys, I don't get anything from me bullshitting you guys. The reason why you guys trust me and you guys, mess with me and enjoy the content, enjoy the channel, it's not because we got the best camera. It's not because we got the best audio. We got the best, freaking presentation, whatever, right? Like, we literally do this here and just put it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just sharing my life and sharing my opinions. Shout out to my son. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Jason. Come outside. So you can come on and walk around. So, again, like, I'm not doing this to bullshit you guys or to, it's literally because I know for sure it's gonna help you. If I tell you, hey guys, learn a bit about the back end, is because I already been through it. I've been that guy that only knew just the front end. And when I'm working at companies, people are looking at me like, yo, bro, like, all you do is the front end? You can't help out with anything else? Like, are you a software engineer? Are you the guy that, can really be an asset to the team? Or are you just a guy that has one trick? You know what I'm saying? Or you're a one-trick pony. You know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, if you really want to go and expand and you really want to be somebody that's an asset to the team that they need to have you there, the best thing that you can do is literally at least know what's going on in the back end. Like, you don't have to be a master, but understand what's happening so you can be an asset. I love my kids. Yo, this kid is crazy. But like I said earlier, before I'm like, man, I don't think the message is getting across properly, because when I just go in and just rant it out, I don't think that the message is being spread properly. So I have to do it again, because for anybody that watches this, you have to understand this. Like, I don't do things out of a biased way. Like, most of you guys know, for 4 years since I've been in CodingPhase, the YouTube channel, I don't create content that's popular. I don't create content that's gonna get me views. I literally create content that's gonna get you results. That's why people keep coming back. That's why people keep showing love. And Ethan, you're gonna wake up the neighbors. But yeah, man. Oh, this is why I didn't want to let this kid out the car. He don't know how to walk yet. He don't know how to walk yet, and he wants to run. You okay? You okay, Chi-Chi? So, Dad, look at the baby. You okay? You survived. You survived. You survived. Come on, man. You tough, right? You the big boy. Look, now he mad at me. Look. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Being a dad and doing all these things that we do. Ethan, you better not come down in that bike. Bring it down, but slowly. Yeah, man, daddy duties right now, bro. And that's the thing that sometimes people forget. I'm just a regular human being. You get what I'm saying? Like I do regular things, just like you guys. Same shit. You know, my kids fall. I take care of my kids. Like it's just, I'm a normal dude. Sometimes people come in and y'all so used to seeing characters on YouTube that when you see somebody that's real and just like a regular human being out here, not being fake, sometimes I feel like people, they're not used to it. So they're already prejudging or thinking something that's not true. You get what I'm saying? So it's just crazy. And it does get me tight. It does get me tight because at the end of the day, it's like I said in the previous video, previous live stream, what's the difference between me and Ryan Carson? What? My name is Joe Santos, not Ryan Carson. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what it really comes down to. My name is Joe Santos, not Ryan Carson. Now, if my name was Ryan Carson or Billy Ray, it'll be a different story. Nobody goes and bothers them. Nobody goes in and questions them. Bro, this YouTubers and bloggers and Twitter people that I'll be listening to this shit, and I'm like, bro, this advice is not going to help 90% of your audience. But nobody goes and questions them or asks them something or even criticize them. But when Joe says it, is a problem. Okay, and it could be like the most simplest thing, like, hey, you're a front end guy, you should know a little bit of the back end. Even with that, somebody gotta criticize and be like, nah, there's gotta be some type of, you know, some type of different, you know, how you call this shit, some biased opinion. There must be a full stack course coming out. Like, no, it's not. It's just literally that's what people are asking me, and I have to go in and give you the advice that I feel is gonna be the best for you. Not the thing that's gonna help me sell, of course. And again, like I said in the last video, y'all need to stop comparing me to YouTubers, stop comparing me to bloggers, stop comparing me to people that's out here, you know, snakes, what they call it, snake oil salesmen and like that. Like, that's not what we do here, bro. Compare me to the guys that created services, created, you know, platforms, because that's what we got. Right now, even at CodingPhase, right now I'm in the talks with other instructors. Like, I'm trying to make CodingPhase into a marketplace where in 2021, it's not just courses by Joe Santos. I want to have courses by everybody. I would like to have a Traversing Media in there. I would like to have a Danny Thompson. I would like to have a Eric Programming. I would like to have a Chris Sean course in there. I would like to have everybody's courses. They can be sold at CodingPhase. I'm creating a platform, and that's what I've done. You know what I'm saying? Now, you can't be mad at me for being a good businessman. You know, what you got to do is come here to the YouTube channel and listen to what I'm telling you. Every single thing that I tell you is exactly what I do. So pretty much everything that I'm doing, you can do it too. When I give you an advice, it's an advice to help you to get to the same level as me in a faster time. Everything that you're seeing now, if you guys haven't checked out my video, don't run through here. Don't run through here. The video that I made on my Billy Ray channel where I talk about the income that we've gotten in 2020, you know, and I broke down every single income that I have. Every single thing that's in there, you guys can do it too. And instead of taking you 9 years to get to where I'm at now, you could get there in 2 years, 3 years, because now you have the knowledge. Now you understand like how it's done, because I'm telling you out of experience. I'm giving you the shortcuts. Again, going back to the front end, back end thing. I'm telling you from experience because it already happened to me. You know, if I come in and I tell you guys, oh man, never touch the back end as a front end developer, or never touch the front end as a back end developer, you're gonna get embarrassed. I got embarrassed years ago. You know what I mean? I got embarrassed when I first started, and somebody comes in and tells me, hey, could you pull up this report? Can you go into the database and tell us how many, you know, products we sold today, right? Because at the time we were still building the dashboard, and the owner wanted to know how much products have been sold. We haven't created all of the features that we needed for him to be able to see it on the UI, right? On the user interface. So the only way to get that information was to actually go into the database itself. So I'm there, right? The guy that's a backend developer, he's sick. Don't run through there. He's sick for the day. And the owner is looking at me like, hey, can you do this? And I'm like, with my finger in my mouth, like, sucking my thumb, like, oh, sorry, I can only do HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. You know, like, I don't know how to do anything else beyond that. So that's what I'm saying, you know. I already been through it. Why would you want to go and go through it if I can save you that time? You get what I'm saying? Give me a second, guys. Yeah. Ethan, leave that there. That's it. No more candy. Come give me that bag. No more candy. Yeah, man. James says the tree that bears the most fruit always the one that gets stoned. Yeah, bro.
Daddy, can you help me with this one?
Yeah, man. For real.
Daddy, can you help
Said Crowley, CodingPhase. I do regular things, but I'll make a bag. And that's what I'm trying to teach you guys to do. Like that's the best thing that, I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel like I want to quit YouTube because I don't feel like people really understand what I'm doing here. And it's hard for them to understand it, right? Because I feel like I get put into the same boxes as everybody else. And it's like, I don't think y'all understand. I'm not doing most of the shit that people are doing. Like, I haven't been doing what everybody else is doing since I came to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? No. I've been just creating content and content that's good for you as developers and to get you into the game, you know? It's a sacrifice. Like, people don't understand. Like, I'm just getting back to the bag, bro. Like, I'm just getting back to the bag. Like, CodingPhase doesn't give me a big bag. Like, the big bag that, for the amount of work that I put into CodingPhase, it doesn't return back that same bag. Like, it's straight up. Look at that. We finished doing the Shopify app course. It took us like 5 months to get everything done how I wanted it, right? Now, in 4 or 5 months, bro, I could build about 2 apps per month. That's about 10 freaking apps that I can build. And those applications could bring in anything from $4,000 to $5,000 a month each. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you calculate that to what I earn with CodingPhase, it's not even worth it. But it's worth it to me because I'm here on YouTube and I'm sharing all of the things that I'm doing, and I'm sharing my life. I'm sharing the things that have worked for me, the things that I know that can work for you. And it will be stupid of me to come in and create this content and have people wondering like, damn, how can I do that? How can I get to the same level as Joe? How can I even learn all of these things and not give them a solution, right? Because that's what people do on YouTube. Like, haven't you guys ever, like, I don't know, like me personally, I hate when I watch a YouTuber and like they live this lavish lifestyle, or they like traveling the world, or they doing all of this shit, and you're just there watching them, but you have no idea how you can get to that same level, right? So that's the thing that for me, I'm like, you know what? If I'm gonna be sharing my life and I'm gonna be talking about, you know, development, and I'm gonna be telling people how, you know, how I make money, or how my life has gotten better as becoming a software engineer or programmer, web developer, whatever, right? I gotta give them a solution too. So they're not just watching me. And even at that, like, look, remember in the beginning in 2017, 2018, people were constantly telling me, Joe, why don't you have no back-end courses? Why don't you talk about the full stack? Why don't you do this and that? And I'm like, bro, most of the people that's watching me don't even know how to code yet. I have to build that whole system first for them to really understand what's happening, and then now they could get into back-end courses or full stack courses, etc. Like, I've been wanting to do like full stack projects. I've been wanting to get into Shopify apps. I've been wanting to do all these things, but I needed to teach the people and like literally hold their hand as they learn the front end. So many people already learned the front end. Now they're ready to jump into the back end. You get what I'm saying? Richard, what iPhone you got? I don't got no iPhone. This is a Galaxy Note. Galaxy Note, I think Galaxy Note 10 or 20. I don't remember. I got it last year. JM says, Joe, please consider to make a course for the master templates, like you said the other day. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. This month, what I'm focusing is on creating all of the beginner courses. I'm recreating the HTML CSS course. I'm recreating some of the JavaScript courses. I'm recreating a lot of things. I'm rebuilding the React course. So I'm doing all of that this month. That's all I'm focusing on. But starting January, we're gonna get into a whole bunch of other things. Like, for example, like Wix. Like right now, last night, not last night, like at 6 o'clock, I had like a really good meeting with the people from Shopify, not Shopify, sorry, from Wix, and it's pretty legit. They actually have an office here in Miami, which I didn't even know. But they have an office in Miami, and we'll probably see if we go do a in-person meeting over there. Coronavirus kind of stop a lot of shit, but let's see. But at the same time, what's cool about Wix is that they have millions of users, right? I didn't even know that you could create Wix apps, to be honest with you. I was just like everybody else who's in here, and it's like, oh, Wix. Will Wix take over our jobs, or this and that? Like, and you know what? The people at Wix, they're like, yo, we don't want to take away the jobs from developers. We want to work with developers. We want to work with people to help out the audience that they already have. You know what I mean? Because Shopify right now is hot, but there's also competition. Now in Wix, there's no competition. Now, what's cool about this is that you could create an application for Shopify, and you could pretty much reuse that content, that same system, and then convert that same application to work with Wix. So then now you're putting it out everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's like when an Android developer creates an app for Android and then converts it to iOS, or uses something like React Native. Like, we could do the same thing. It's a full stack application, and you could take that same application and put it for Wix. There's so many opportunities. Again, I'm just gonna continue showing you guys by example how my life does, how I continue to grow. Right now we got the new agency. Right now we're working on the layout for the website. I'm going to show you guys once the website is done. I'm going to show you guys the official name of the agency. I'm going to show you guys when we're looking for the office building that we're basically in talks to get. I'm planning on reaching out to the community to get some internships. So when people want to come in, if you're just starting, as a developer, and you're like, man, I have no experience, I want to be able to offer you that first experience as a developer, to come into CodingPhase, do your first 3 to 6 months, and you work with us, and we show you how things is done. If you're a really good developer and we feel like, hey, we want to keep you around, we might offer you a job too. You get what I'm saying? So it's like We doing big things, man. Like we not. Don't put me in a box. Don't put me in the same box as everybody else. Like I'm not in that box, bro. Like we reach into spots like that people haven't touched yet. You know, there's guys that that have done it, but not on YouTube. They're not on YouTube. Those guys, they don't even put their business out there. You know, somebody hit me up from one of my Facebook groups where I'm a member, and we talk about Shopify apps and things like that. And somebody just told me like last night, they told me, it's like, yo, Joe, you should take that video down. And I'm even thinking about taking the video down because he was right. He gave me some pointers. He said, Joe, what you're doing is you're making yourself a target, right? Why guys that have millions of dollars and you know are making bread out here with applications and you know and software as a service, why they don't even put that information out there? Why they don't even tell people how much they got, how much they keeping? They don't put that information out there because it makes you a target, you know? It makes you a target for hackers. It makes you a target for people that want to go in, exploit your applications. And it makes you a target for people to talk shit about you. It makes you a target for all type of things. And it's true. This is why this type of people, they don't share that information. They don't even share nothing, you know? And I'm starting to realize, I'm like, you know what? I might not even, you know, even share that information. For those of you guys that want to go see that video, go check it out. It's in the Billy Ray channel. I might take it down today. So if you want that info, you might see it there. If not, that information, I'm going to put it within a course. So only people that pay for it could get that information. I'm not going to put it out in the public because it just doesn't make sense. Skill F says, what'd you think about Josh bashing LinkedIn for everything? Guys, Josh has a niche. The niche for Josh, and God bless him, he has to pay his bills. He don't have nothing else that pays his bill, right? His niche is the simple content, the sad content, the hey, we're gonna bash everything in the industry. That's what he does, and God bless him, you know, but that's what he wants to do. He found a niche for himself. Same way how there's guys that have a niche of design, there's guys that have a niche of like vlogs or have a niche of whatever. He found a niche for himself, and his niche is, hey guys, freaking everything is bad in the industry. Like that's his niche. So everybody that goes in there that had a bad day goes into his YouTube channel and says, oh yes, I had a bad day, and and it was a you know, this industry sucks and this and that, and they could relate because they had a bad day. Now you can't be mad at him. He got to get his bread. Damn, this freaking kids, bro. You leave them for 2 seconds in the car, and they freaking get it mad dirty. But yeah, just like I said, everybody has a niche. What's my niche? Make money. Make money as a developer. That's my niche. You're in the right place. If you want to learn how to make money as a developer, you came to the right place. If you want to go in and be mad at the industry, shit, you could go to Josh. If you want to go in and you want to get crash courses and tutorials, go to Traverse Media. If you want to go in, if you want to see Python content, go check out Dennis Ivy. You know, you're gonna say, like, everybody has a niche, right? You can't be mad at it. We can't be mad at Josh. Now, is it positive? Is it something that I would do? I wouldn't do it, but he has to pay his bills. Josh lives on his own. He don't got no family. Josh came from the bottom, just like all of us. You know, he don't got no other ways to make any money right now. He's doing what he has to do. He likes creating content, and you guys like watching that type of content, because when you can't get a job, you're like, damn, I can't get a job. And then Josh drops a video, why you can't get a job, and this and that. When an Indian developer goes in and says, hey, my CEO is paying me $12 an hour, while he's charging people $60 an hour. Josh has a video for that. And it's like people could relate to it. You know, everybody has a niche. Everybody has a niche. You know what I'm saying? Damn, Jason, you already got bit by a mosquito? This kid, this kid, yo, this kid born in America, they can't even get bit by a mosquito. The arm starts swelling up. Like, yo, I remember I used to get bit in the arm by mosquitoes all the time. I ain't never got like my arm swelling or something. Joe, I was in the army and half the GI Bill, which pays for college. Should I go for a CS degree or learn on my own? I would say, if they're paying it for you, go to school. If you're in a situation you don't got no kids, you don't got nothing, right? You don't got like really big bills inside, bro. Go to school, go to college, get your degree, because 5 years from now, 10 years from now, who knows? You might be teaching in a community college or in university. You know what I'm saying? Like, having that type of degree is always going to be good. And there's going to be companies where they might ask for it. Or you might be going to school and you say, you know what, let me try to get an internship at Google or something like that. Like, that's the only way to get it. You're not going to get it from like being out here. You know what I mean? Waxel, don't you recommend MERNStack? I recommend the MERNStack if there's MERNStack jobs in your area. I recommend whatever gets you a job. That's what I recommend. I don't recommend you guys just learning to learn. Like, if you guys are here, you guys know I'm gonna tell you guys the thing that's gonna get you money. That's it, because that's what I'm focused on. I'm not focused on what's bad in the industry. I'm not focused about what sucks about getting a job or this and that. I'm like, nah, I'll teach you guys how to get a job, so then you can make your income, pay for your bills, get your credit up, do everything that you have to do, and then you could quit the job within 2-3 years. Okay, that's what I do. If you guys want somebody that teaches you how to have a long career within the company, I'm not the guy for that. I'm not gonna be able to tell you that, because that's not what I want you guys to do, and it's not what I did either. CodingPhase. I can't do Josh anymore. Too much negativity for my taste. Again, he has a niche. There's a niche for that. Josh wouldn't be talking about that if there wasn't enough people that want him to talk about it. Like, he's playing the YouTube game. He's playing the game of, how can I continue getting views? That's how he gets paid. He doesn't have any other income. He doesn't. It's not like he got a store that he's selling products, or he got online courses, or he has a niche website, or he has I don't know, doing freelance. Josh does not code. Like, I'm pretty sure Josh's whole day is, let me figure out how to create good content for people that they enjoy. Let me create it. Let me edit the videos, put in my time, do my research. He does a good job. That's his niche. We can't be mad at it. If that content is not for you, then that content is not for you. The content is not for me. I like the content when he was in the beginning, creating, the videos where he had interviews, or when he had like people that he will call into, like doing a job interview, like a Google or thing like that. I think that was really good content, because nobody had done it before. But once he got into that corporate cringe, and he started seeing the numbers go up, and it's like, oh shit, LinkedIn could blow me up, and I'm gonna talk about how LinkedIn is fake, and I could say I'm the CEO of Google or some shit like that. That's it. He figured out a niche that's gonna be beneficial for him, so we can't be mad at it. Now, if the content is not for you, it's not for you. You just gotta respect it. Jason, eat it already. Eat. This kid, You give him a candy, instead of eating it, he just holds it in the hand and starts licking it. And then now that thing is just melting on him.
Daddy,
Jason, eat your candy right now.
Daddy, I'm going to sleep in the tent. I'm eating something.
Here, eat. Nothing, no more. You guys are crazy. God bless Josh, man. We helped him. He did his thing. Now he don't know us. We show love to him. Now he don't know us. But that's how the game is, bro. That's YouTube for you. And again, and somebody will come in and will question me and be like, I don't know if you're real, Joe. I'm the realest person in this game. Everybody in here is, I can't vouch for them. I could vouch for Traversing Media. I can vouch for Chris Sean. Everybody else, I don't know. I don't know them like that. You get what I'm saying? My phone about to die, guys. But I'm gonna see you guys later, man. Take care. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna do like 3-4 live streams today. Today I'm in the mood to talk with you guys, have conversations, talk about different topics. All right. So I'm coming right back. I'm gonna see you guys later. All right. Take care, guys.